So guys, I had to park way over here in order to get to this brand new grand opening of the Goodwill in Crossville. So I'm going to take you inside. So guys, I decided not to get a cart today because it's the grand opening and there was very few carts left because there were so many people here, and I figured I couldn't get up and down the aisles.
So I have to work during the week. I work a corporate job. This is what we love, but I would give anything to have gone to the sale with Laura. We've been waiting for this Goodwill to open up for weeks, honey?
We've been watching them build it, and it used to be a CVS, and then Goodwill decided to go in there, and we're glad because we needed something in that town.
Yeah, and it's nice to have two so close to us. I wish I could have been there.
So I thought these little plates were really pretty for Easter. You know me, I just love those soft pastel colors, and I'm just always drawn to that.
So what we want to know is, what did we miss? What would you have bought? What did you want to see that we didn't look at? We love to have feedback, and can we answer everything? No, not that it's growing. Oh, it's been amazing, the support that we've had, and we can't answer everything, but we really would love to know what you would have looked at and what you wanted.
Yeah, because you guys are teaching us, too, along the way, because you can't possibly know everything. So if you guys teach us, we're all learning together.
Exactly. And that's why we created this channel.
And we love the interaction. We love that you guys take the time to comment.
Yes.
Support us.
Absolutely.
So, I thought this piece up here was so beautiful, and man was it heavy, and I would have bought it, except for there was a little chip on it, so I left it behind, you guys, and it was hard to leave it because it was just so gorgeous, but I don't want anything with chips on it.
The one thing about Laura, she does not buy things that are damaged, for the most part, unless they're just super rare.
So this was a really neat set. It was an actual set of Lincoln logs in the original wood box. That was too cool.
I'd give anything if I could have gotten to go to this, because when they've got a grand opening of a Goodwill, they're going to load it. The one thing that Laura and I realized several weeks ago when we were at our local Goodwill is these big trucks back in and they bring stuff. It's not just local. Goodwill has grown, and I'm sure you guys have seen that the prices have gone up. They shift things to different Goodwills where the buyers are. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's a non-profit, but they're profiting, and I'm not downing that. It's just good to know that when there's a new opening, this is where the greatest stuff's going to be. And when you got one that's, when we drive into our local Goodwill, the parking lot is always full. It's a buyer's market.
So I just had to say this was a super nice store, and I will definitely be back, but for the opening, it was definitely jam-packed, and they were giving away gift cards pretty much, I believe, every hour on the hour, and it was just chaos and craziness, but I did have a good time, and I managed to walk away with a few things. So I did kind of feel they were a little overpriced on some things, like this glass at $9.99. That just was crazy for one glass. And I really love this vase, but I hated the color of it. But I did find this really pretty clock, but I couldn't find any markings on it, and I tried to Google Lens it, and I just decided to put it back because I found a little chip on the side.
So guys, I know that you see Laura moving through the shelves, and I get it, but she's trying to do her best and not impede or slow anybody down and show you guys everything there is in this new grand opening for a Goodwill, which is so cool. But at the same time, you're excited, you're moving. It's just like an estate sale.
Yeah, it's a little faster pace, and you got to keep moving to find those bargains.
Absolutely.
So, I was looking at these little cups here, and I thought they were really beautiful, and I decided not to get them because I knew we had a lot of glassware and that we needed to start selling some of it before I collected too much more. But I made an exception for this one. You can't have enough of the Charlie Brown and Peanuts cups. Besides, my son Ian had a little accident with his cup and it broke, and this one was very similar, so I thought it would be a perfect replacement cup. So I might have liked to have me this cup for some mornings. So coming up in just a minute, you can see these ladies' carts. Man, did they have it stuffed full. And it looked like they had some really cool stuff. But man, I didn't find nothing compared to what they got.
Do you guys see those carts full? Those folks went in early and they packed it up. They knew what they had with this grand opening. Laura did too, but again, we're very selective. We don't just throw things, we buy premium. Right, baby?
Yes, definitely. And, you know, sometimes you just never know what they're going to have, but that's half the fun, you know?
It's always fun to go into a thrift store or an estate sale and find that bargain. But the one thing that I hope you guys see with us, we don't just buy because we can.
So I thought this KitchenAid rolling pin was a little too pricey for the Goodwill for $12.99, so I left that behind. But I did find a neat button maker, which you're about to see, which I don't know why I didn't get that. Don't we all need some coconut gravy buttons?
So guys, we are so excited to announce that we are fully monetized on YouTube, and Laura has put together our website. So we now have a website. It's www.CoconutGravyFlippingCrazy.com, and this weekend we'll be presenting our first blog. If you want to know why we chose the name Coconut Gravy, you'll learn now. And our strategy has been from the beginning. So we started buying things in April, and we have not sold a thing since April. and we're getting ready to put those on to our auction site, Whatnot. If you guys find the Whatnot app, you guys will see all the things, and some things you didn't see us buy, on the Whatnot auction app.
And we'll have that link below so you guys can check that out.
Absolutely. It's exciting.
Okay guys, so this is what I ended up with. It's all what fit in my little blue bag. So I ended up getting this nice leather jacket for $9.99. It looked like it was brand new because most of the zippers still had the plastic on it, as you can tell here in the picture. But then I was feeling around in the pocket and I found something. And I kind of thought it was very interesting. As you can see in a minute, I'll post what it was. So I love the little bottom detailing on this moto jacket. I just thought it was such a beautiful jacket and buttery soft. But yes, that's what I found in the pocket. Somebody took this and wore it to the CMA Awards. At least that's what I'd like to hope. So guys, then I found these AG jeans, which usually you can find them at Nordstrom's, and they're very pricey. But I found them, and they happened to be my size, and for $7.99, you know I snagged those up as fast as I could. And they retail for about $188, and they still have the tags attached, so nobody even used these. So I'm definitely keeping those for myself. Then I happened to stumble across this Allison Joy sweater, which again probably came from Nordstrom's. And it retails for quite a bit of money, and it was brand new with tags. Of course, I don't think I showed them in this little clip, but was brand new, never worn. How can you beat that? And I thought it looked good with those jeans. So anytime I find this brand, I always tend to snatch it up if they're priced right, that is, because usually they price them a lot higher than this. So I snatched it up, and with fall, it looks perfect for fall, to tell you the truth, with the coloring. So I grabbed that. Even though it looks wrinkled, it was brand new, and I don't think anyone ever used it. Shirt, and this is from Target, Goodfellow, in a size medium, and this was $4.99. And I just thought this was super nice, and I couldn't pass up a flannel, especially with fall here.